There's one more video I want to show that Jesse made. They're so good. Trying to find, make sure I don't play the same one twice here. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. I know there's a lot of people watching. Jesse Post makes awesome videos for me. I showed this one already, right? Isn't that right?
Yeah, show that one.
I'll get it figured out. There's one.
Yeah, that's it.
Jesse Post, you're the man.
Same one.
Well, we give Yancey Cat. That's one of your big sponsors. You got to give them a.
It is.
Somebody watching last night works for them. He was saying so. Or one of your pullers that's coming in the Pro Farm class works for them.
Yeah, Roy Tomas.
Yep. I like showing this video from the drone because it kind of shows the amount of people. And then when I try to explain to people, Ryan, how this is set in the trees, they're just like, "No way!" And I'm like, "No, it really is, and it's cut out of the wood." So I like showing this video here. So
yeah, it's a cool drone video.
Yeah, I have so much video I haven't even done much with last year. It's takes a lot of work.
It does.
Yep. Hey Andy, how are you doing tonight?
Wonder if this was Friday night or Saturday night.
I can't remember. We'll be able to tell by the crowd if it goes by.
Yeah.
I know it was cold. I remember that last year. So
I checked the weather. It's supposed to be a lot nicer. Well, it's from that far out, it's still saying nice weather. So
yeah, no, but it was in the 30s and 40s last year. So
yeah, I think maybe low in the 50s now. So maybe that's a lot better.
Yep.
More normal for our type of November weather.
Yeah, exactly. So with the drone, there's no sound, but it's really cool anyway. So we were still trying to figure that thing out last year. Brandon was there, my buddy that does the farm life stuff, but he got a lot of drone stuff. So
yeah, he had to dodge power lines and the banner sign wires.
Yep. But we talk about that red Georgia clay, a lot, Ryan, and people don't really realize. I mean, I'm a Midwest guy, and I think our tracks are the best. And yeah, when like Hank said last night, when your guys' track is prepared, it is legit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So pretty neat.
Yeah, it'll tell what kind of tractor you have. I mean, as you can see, some of the from the promo videos. I think it's the Massey's that demonstrator White. I mean, he was toting the front tires the whole track as soon as he let off the clutch. So it was biting hard. That was definitely on Friday night. It was.
Oh, definitely. And that was awesome. Just a great event. I can't explain to people, and I really the reason we're showing all the big trucks and the semis and some of the tractors. I want people to realize, and there's nothing wrong with your events during the year, nothing. But this is taking it to the next level. You're bringing in the biggest diesel trucks in the country and some big semis, and those aren't vehicles that you have at your other 5 events throughout the year, Ryan. So again, I'm never making fun of any of that because antiques and all that stuff is what makes the world go round. But this is legit, premier, big time truck and tractor pulling. So So I'm going to whip up a poster here. So what's it like? I mean, we're a week and a half out, basically, Ryan. Kind of what's going on in your guys' world for prep, and what kind of questions are you getting from fans and stuff?
We're still just trying to get our last minute stuff that we need to prepare. Getting everybody lined up, all our food vendors, and just little stuff. But we're getting ready, getting excited. Far as the most asked questions, I guess I'm getting camping's real popular now, so I'm getting questions probably at least 3 or 4 times a day. Do we have camping spots available? We do. They're $50 for the weekend. We don't do any reserves just because we don't have the manpower. So it'll be first come, first serve, and we should have enough spots for everybody on the premise. But it's no hookups. So got to be self-contained, have your water and have your generator. But that's one of the most popular questions I've got so far.
And that's a good sign, Ryan, because when you get camping coming, your event's starting to get more and more. It's growing more popularity.
Yeah.
When people want to spend a whole weekend, I mean, Bowling Green, Ohio, Shides, those events aren't like that without the camping and the fun. I mean, let's just be honest.
That's right.
So,
yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, Brad, we're having Facebook's not broadcasting tonight. We're just live on YouTube right now. So what I'm going to do is continue my interview with Ryan, and then I'll download this and then put it up on Facebook. So something's going on with Facebook tonight, but we're putting our interview. We're live on YouTube only. So Hank's the one who gets all the questions last night. So, but we'll do, try to figure it all out. So.
A little technical difficulty.
Yeah, I mean, the internet's fun when it works. You know how it goes, Merritt.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of that, I found hopefully something that'll help us out with, I guess, with y'all trying to do some lives. You know how we get it when we get over 1,000 people, the cell services pretty much goes, it goes away. So I just had I had it about 3 months. It's the Starlink internet, and I put it up over. I've got extra cord, and it's portable, so I'll put the satellite up over there and try it out. I tried it out for our October pool first of the month, and it worked pretty good. So
great.
So hopefully, we'll get you on that, and maybe y'all can stream some a lot easier.
Yeah, no, that's our only complaint about coming to your pool is the internet sucks. Yeah. But I mean, when you realize how beautiful it is out there and where it is, you're like, whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. It kind of is what it is. So.
Yeah. So
if you truly want a weekend away from your phone, go to Diesel's and Dark Corners.
Yeah. Yeah. The self-service does all right till you get about 500 people there, 500 to 1,000, and it just goes away.
And honestly, gets overloaded. Don't take that. That's not a bad thing. That's kind of just legit too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot of people want us to live stream the whole event, but I mean, that hadn't been a possibility before that, just because of the cell service. I don't know what this Starlink will do.
If Starlink works this year, Ryan, I'm going to connect you with Ryan Zolik, who does the Pullers Championship and Ship Shawana, because I was out in California last weekend, and we used the TV and the cameras and everything at the racetrack and shot the signal back to Ryan in Wisconsin, and he did the live stream that way. So if you have good internet, Ryan, I want to help you with that next year. So
yeah, well, good.
And then we only had honestly 3 or 4 days to promote that California poll with the live stream, and they still had a couple hundred people watching each night, Ryan. So it paid for it. It paid for itself. So
wow,
I think it's something that a lot of people are like, oh, it takes away from the event, Ryan, but it really doesn't, because a lot of pullers they send that link back home to their girlfriend, their wife, their husband, their boyfriend, their mom, their dad, their cousin Billy, that can't get to Georgia, but they still want to watch them pull. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah.
So
not everyone can make it.
Nope. And then a live stream, and like that's like I always have told you, Ryan, in the past, what we do on Friday night on social media, it'll impact your Saturday night crowd because you get a lot of that. Oh crap, I didn't know that. This is for the locals. Oh, I didn't know that was going on this weekend. I forgot. We'll go tomorrow night. And that's why a lot of times you see that Saturday night crowd grow. And a couple years ago when you guys, oh man, that you and I jumped in the Ranger with your dad. I couldn't
Yeah.
believe the people, Ryan. It was
Yeah.
incredible.
Down the road. Yeah. It was almost a mile long.
It was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. So we're not getting as many questions tonight, Ryan, because we're not live on Facebook. We're just live on YouTube, and that Facebook's
Yeah.
where we have our biggest following. But we still got a few people watching, so that's good. Again, what's the history of what's some of the history of your event, and like talk about your family and how this got started, and how you guys have kind of taken it from there.
It all started back in the 90s when I guess I was probably 13 or so years old, and my dad and my uncle started antique tractor pulling, and it got to be where we probably were traveling every weekend around the state and around South Carolina, pulling somewhere. So they decided, I think it probably lasted a couple of years, and they decided to build their own sled. They built a cable-driven sled out of a pulpwood truck frame that my granddaddy gave them, and fabricated one up, and we started our first pull in the middle of city limits of White Plains, and that was in 1997. That lasted probably 3 years. We started getting some trucks, some pretty modified trucks, and the city kind of said we needed to shut it down. So we moved outside in the country to the middle of nowhere. It's some of our family's land. We rent it from them. But we started that in 2000, this current location. So been doing the antiques, and then a little bit of, some hot rod trucks, pulling them. And then 2009 is when we did our first diesel truck event in coordination with DP Tuner. It's called Smoking. I think it was Smoking 09, and we did those 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 years. And then kind of, I think it's 2012, let's see, 2010, we did our first Diesel's Dark Corners event. So, and then that was on our own with no, we kind of broke off with the DP Tuner and Smoking events. Started those, doing that on our own at 2010, and then it's been growing ever since, just leaps and bounds. So we're here now.
It's awesome.
This monstrosity we kind of built, that we never went from antique, just mainly antique tractors, to something like this.
It's awesome. I heard about your event for the first time, Ryan, when one of my Jamie Lars came down with the Blue Smoothie Express, and
Yeah.
Jamie does not like to travel. Like, he likes to be home every night. He's a dairy farmer, and he's like, and he literally drove straight through. Down there, they pulled and they came right back, and that's just how he works. But I'm like, this is something we need to go check out. So I'm super glad to get to know you guys, and you're just like us. You guys all like to have fun, but you put on a professional show and make it fun for everybody as well. And then, like I was telling Hank last night, Ryan, the one thing that makes the timing is perfect on this event, because we're all burnt out at the end of the season. We are. I mean, by the middle of September, we don't want to go anywhere, but then you have about 30 days off, and everybody's just kind of itching to get going again. And that's why I feel like you get so many trucks from the upper Midwest and like Ohio, Indiana. I mean, there was guys commenting last night, and we'll get more people on our Thursday Night Live, because we'll be back on Facebook, hopefully, Maryland, it's crazy. The amount in Pennsylvania, the guys are coming from a long ways to come to, to White Plains, Georgia. So
it's crazy. That drive that far to the middle of nowhere for a pull. It blows our mind, but we greatly appreciate them driving and coming to pull with us.
Yep. No, but that's what makes it fun because, like I said, you can tell people, hey, we got pullers from all over the country, and that's really what it takes to pull something like this off. So, let's see here. I'm just gonna show a couple more videos. The semi sounds like Adam Wilson thought there was 10 semi trucks coming this next weekend, Ryan, and that's going to be awesome. So
Yeah, the crowd loves that because that's something. I mean, for our normal pools, we do have some diesel trucks and we do have some tractors, but we don't have any semis pulling down here in the South.
yep.
So that's a treat for the fans. There's a lot of positive feedback from the semi class.
Well, the crowd
They
goes
don't get to
wild.
see.
I mean,
Yeah.
they just do.
When
We do, yeah. So Andy, there are hot farm tractors. I think they call them Pro Farm, but that's basically like a hot farm tractor is up in the Midwest. So
Yeah.
we'll definitely be having those there. So, and you have a pretty good bunch of them. I remember the last couple of years as well. So that's good.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll have a good tractor turnout.
Yep. Let's talk about some of your sponsors. I mean, we see Yancey Cat right there on the sled buckboards. I know they're one of your big sponsors. They've been there. I think Hank said almost with you every year. So
yeah, Yancey Cat's been with us. They're our sled sponsor. Another big sponsor for our super stock is Angry Farmer Products. The Angry Farmer Shine and Angry Farmer Penetrating Spray. So they've been with us for a couple of years.
Is he bringing the trucks down, Ryan, or is he harvesting? Has he said?
He's harvesting. Well, at last we talked to him at Shides, and he didn't think he was going to make it. And I think Hank talked to him last week, and I don't think he's going to be able to make it. So, wish he could have brought both of them. Those trucks are doing pretty good now.
Yeah, that year he brought the trucks. Remember, he started up the Alki truck on methanol and switch over to nitro.
Yeah, that was intense.
Yeah, that was super intense. So super intense.
That video's got a lot of comments.
Yes.
About people not believing that it's full alcohol truck. Nitro
It's okay. On videos like that, all the comments where it drives the algorithm, Ryan, so it makes it fun.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
But another class sponsor, Injected Diesel Performance out of North Carolina, is our new. It's a new sponsor. They are Pro Stock 3.6 class sponsor. Dan Valance with Valier is our 3.0 Limited Pro sponsor. Renegade Diesel and Driveline is our 2.6 Pro Street truck class sponsor. A local company, Hansford Hay Truck and Trailer, is our Pro Farm Tractor class sponsor. And Jay Mitchell Contracting, he's our 4.1 Hot Street Semi class sponsor. He's the one that has that pretty maroon KW.
Yep.
That pulled. So.
Yeah, I threw that up on TikTok last night. Yeah, Luke was watching the show last night with Hank. Luke, Facebook's not working tonight. I'm not sure what's going on. So we're live on YouTube. So I got a bunch of people been texting me and I'm sending them over to YouTube. That's why I've been looking down, Ryan. So, but yeah. Let's see here.
Yeah, we've had I think this year our sponsors have stepped up. I think we've got 42 sponsors this year.
So good. That'll give Sumner something to talk about. So
yeah. He's going to have to work for his free money for his volunteer job. He's got a lot to talk about now.
Yep. No, it's good for him. That's good for him. So some of the comments last night, is that where you got that one announcer that sounds like a hillbilly and all this stuff? And all the videos. Buddy Roll.
Yeah.
And, it was funny listening to all the comments last night.
He's a mess.
Yep. No, it's all
I took him to finally got him to go to another pool beside ours. We took him to Shides, and he felt like he was a little superstar. Everybody recognized him
No, it's great. It's great. I love it. I love what your event has done for Georgia Pulling, and then you do a nice job of, promoting a lot of the Southern Puller Association stuff on the Liberty page. I know
Yeah,
Baxley and a few other events. I always see Ryan, you pushing around. So
we got to help each other out. We try to grow it down here.
yep.
So the
What's
Florida
up?
pullers, they're doing
Has it
good
been
too.
a normal fall for you guys, or what's overall what's the weather been like?
Last week it got down into the 30s when we had a good frost.
Okay.
Now it's this week has been probably 60s and then 75, 80, 75 to 80 during the day. So it's back to normal Georgia weather right now. But it's been, I think, we're pretty much in a drought. It's been probably 2 or 3 months since we had rain.
Yeah.
So hopefully the weather forecast for November 4th and 5th still looks good from the extended forecast. So hopefully it'll stay that way.
That's what it's all about. Ryan,
Good.
as a one of the promoters of the event, what are you most proud of? Like what Diesels and Dark Corners has done for your friendship with your guys. I mean, I know it means a lot to you, and I guess I'd really like to hear. Sorry, I'd like to have people hear your passion, of this event and all the hard work. And anybody that's ever promoted Ryan knows it's a freaking full-time job, and you guys do 6 of them a year, and in I call this your Super Bowl. But talk about just the feeling, the fun. Just give us that. Tell me that.
I guess what drives us is the feedback from all the fans and pullers. What all our hard work has done. We start hearing positive feedback from it. It keeps on driving us because we're all volunteers and can't do not doing it for money. What money we do make, we put it back into the pool to try to make it better every year. But I mean, just everybody's positive feedback and all the camaraderie with the pullers and all the friends and volunteers. It's very, very heartwarming, I guess.
Just to see all the girlfriends and the wives downstairs doing all the registration, and then just the camaraderie of the people that come up there and talk to Will when he's announcing. They all kind of stand out there on your little patio. That's so cool to see. And there's a lot of good people. Then when you look left and you look right, and there's people there in the truck they got a couch in the back and their family. It's something they look forward to every year. And then you're bringing national level competition into your little small town. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say small, but it is.
Yeah, it is.
Last year we went down to Dollar General and bought all their eggs so we could have some breakfast that one morning. So it's all good. So.
Yeah. Now we've got you staying at a hunting lodge this year.
Sweet.
So
Sweet.
that it's nice to know that I mean, when you get that many people in a remote area, it's something special. So
yeah, it really is. I'm going to throw the poster up on the screen now, Ryan. I want to talk through this with you. Let's see here. Nope, that was the wrong one. I pushed the wrong button. Here we go. So Friday, November 4th, polling starts at 6 o'clock. And Hank really touched on this last night, where with your guys' regular events during the year, Ryan, a lot of times your bigger stuff doesn't start till later in the night, and your crowd kind of gets used to that. And if they show up at 8 o'clock this year, they're going to be a little disappointed. So we really want the locals to know that. I mean, at 6 o'clock, we're starting with the big stuff right out of the gate. And then Saturday night, we start at 5. I know the show and shine's kind of going on all day is it Friday and Saturday, or is it just Saturday, Ryan?
Just Saturday. Show and shine starts on Saturday at 11 a.m., goes on till 3 p.m. They are going to announce the winners at 4 p.m., and then we'll parade the winners down the track at 4:50 before we start the pulling. So they got classes are best in show, best female owned, Best in Show Old School, which is 2003 and older, and Best in Show Gas, and the Bad and Busted, and it's $25 to enter.
Okay. I know, and that your one buddy that sponsors you with that cool Kenworth. We showed that on the show last night as well. I'll bring a picture of that up. I got a good video of that on your Facebook page.
Yes. He that truck actually does a lot of. He uses it a good bit for his hauling. So
really,
it is actually working truck. Yes.
Well, that's people gotta like it when they see that Kenworth pull in. So
yeah. He said he's going to try to build a actual pulling semi. So one day, so hopefully he'll get one built.
This is a video that Cody Vanderholm, who helps me out with a lot of stuff, got Vanderholm Media. He made this video last year, and it's really cool.
Oh,
this is Jesse Post quality. So
it is very good quality.
I'll throw the sound on. Cody Vanderholm. Show and Shine is voted on by the fans, so stop by and vote. Kind of way, Asher. We're going to get some pullers on too, Ryan. Mike's going to help me line up some pullers to do some interviews like this as well. So,
good.
If you got any guys that want to come on, Ryan, just give me their name and number. I'll connect with them, okay?
All right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ryan got a good picture of that truck in the sunset. You're right, Brad.
Yeah, I have that picture of that sunset. As soon as I get time, I've got a good idea for that for sure. So hopefully we'll get it done by next year.
There it is. Buddy Rowe.
Good.
So, but that's, I mean, and you got, just I get excited just watching that video. And Brad Caudell, said this video gets your heart pumping. It absolutely does.
Oh yeah,
it absolutely does. So I like that a lot. So, it's just fun to talk about it, Ryan. Good to see everybody, and I love how polling brings so many people together from a large area. And this, you guys have built an amazing event down there, and like I said, camping is the one thing. If you get a lot of people asking about camping, that's a really good sign, Ryan. It's a really good sign. So,
yeah, hopefully we can expand one day and offer hookups for campers. I mean, it's our plans in the near future. So, our problem's getting enough power down there. We're at the end of the line for citizens just about. For our county, so we got to get that down there, more power.
But no, I respect that. I totally understand that a lot. So, well, let's wrap this one up, Ryan, and then we'll do one again Thursday night, and then we'll try to find, we'll see what time Sunday works, and then
All right.
Michael Astor is going to try to get me Eric Hucky, and then I put a couple of TikToks out there and different things like that. If anybody wants to come on, or if you know anybody, Ryan, that'd be a good interview. I want the fans to hear from the Fullers as well. So
yeah, we might can get William Sumner on.
That would be the best. That would be the best.
No, I'm sure we could probably get them on Sunday night. So maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
You just coordinate that and let me know, okay?
All right. I'll see what he says.
Okay. Well, you have a good night, Ryan. Thanks, buddy.
Well, thank you, Jason.
Yep, we'll see you Thursday night, okay?
Take care.
See you, bud.